Have you ever noticed that across so many religions, mythologies, and cultural traditions, the number 72 keeps appearing in the strangest ways? 72 angels, 72 demons, 72 disciples, 72 virgins. At first, it might sound like a random coincidence. But the deeper you dig, the more you realize this number shows up everywhere, in the Bible, in the Qur'an, in Eastern philosophy, in ancient Egyptian myths, even in Chinese medicine and astrology. So the big question is, why 72? Is it just numerology, or does it reveal something deeper, a hidden truth that ancient people discovered? 72 in the Abrahamic faiths. In Christianity, the Gospel of Luke tells us that Jesus appointed 72 disciples to spread his message. In Islam, one of the most mysterious and debated concepts is the 72 virgins in paradise, promised to martyrs, a symbol that has fueled both fascination and controversy. In Jewish mysticism, Kabbalah speaks of the 72 holy names of God, the Shem HaMephorish, representing 72 different aspects of the divine. Already, within just one branch of religious tradition, the number is tied to the sacred, the afterlife, and the ultimate truth. 72 in the East. Travel eastward, and you find it again. Confucius had many students, but only 72 of them were said to fully master his teachings. In Jainism, Mahavira, the final Tirthankara, is believed to have attained liberation at the age of 72. In traditional Chinese medicine, there are 72 types of malevolent spirits or illnesses believed to disturb human health. Tibetan Buddhist texts describe 72 sacred stupas, each marking an essential step on the path toward enlightenment. Across Eastern traditions, 72 seems to stand for completeness, trials, and the road to ultimate knowledge. 72 in Egypt and Sumer. Now let's jump back to ancient Egypt. Osiris, the god of life and death, was betrayed by his brother Seth. Osiris was trapped in a coffin by 72 conspirators, the loyal henchmen of Seth. His death and resurrection later became one of the most influential myths in history, even shaping Greek and Roman religious thought. In Sumerian tradition, the powerful god Enlil was said to have 72 companions. Again, the number appears linked to power, divinity, and cosmic order. 72 in astrology and astronomy. Perhaps the most fascinating explanation doesn't come from religion at all, but from the stars. In astronomy, there is a phenomenon called the precession of the equinoxes, the slow shift of the Earth's axis that changes the position of the constellations over time. And here's the key: it takes about 72 years for the stars to shift one single degree. Think about it. The ancients built temples, pyramids, and monuments aligned with the heavens. Over generations, they noticed these alignments shifting. To them, it wasn't just an astronomical detail, it was a cosmic heartbeat. A sign that time itself was woven into the universe with the number 72 as its code. That's why, for ancient civilizations, 72 became more than just math. It became sacred, the ticking of heaven's clock. 72 in other myths and magic. In Greek and Roman traditions, we see echoes of this cultural exchange. The goddess Astarte of Mesopotamia reappears under different names. Ishtar in Babylon, Aphrodite in Greece, Venus in Rome. Just as deities migrated across cultures, so did sacred numbers. In Western demonology, there are exactly 72 demons of hell, catalogued in the medieval text Ars Goetia from the Lesser Key of Solomon. This isn't just a cult fantasy, it shows that even the dark side of the spiritual world was believed to follow the same cosmic order. But why exactly 72? Here lies the mystery. Why not 70? Or 75, but exactly 72? There are two main theories. Cultural transmission. Ancient civilizations constantly exchanged ideas through trade, war, migration, and marriage, just as gods like Astarte turned into Aphrodite or Venus. The symbolism of numbers traveled too. 72 spread across cultures, gaining sacred status everywhere it went. Universal human observation. No matter where they lived, people looked at the night sky. They noticed the precession of the equinoxes, 1 degree every 72 years. To them, that wasn't coincidence, it was a divine pattern. Psychologically, humans are wired to attach spiritual meaning to numbers and patterns we don't fully understand. 72 became what Carl Jung might call an archetype, a universal symbol imprinted in the human psyche. 72, a bridge between science and the sacred. Whether you believe in angels and demons or not, you can't deny that the number 72 has carved its way into human history. From Abrahamic faiths to Eastern religions, from Egyptian myths to astrology, from mystical magic to ancient medicine, 72 repeats itself like a chorus across cultures. And here's the fascinating part. It suggests that science, spirituality, and mythology were once deeply intertwined. Ancient people didn't separate astronomy from religion, or medicine from magic. They saw it all as one web of meaning, and numbers like 72 were the keys to unlock it. So in a way, 72 isn't just a number. It's a code, a symbolic bridge between the measurable universe and the mysteries of the spirit. In the end, no one can say with certainty why 72 became so important. But one thing is clear. The ancients recognized it as a timeless pattern. A rhythm woven into reality itself. And maybe that's why, thousands of years later, we still find ourselves haunted by this number, seeing it in our myths, our religions, and even in the stars above. So what do you think? Is 72 just a coincidence of history? Or is it really the universe's sacred number? A hidden code waiting to be cracked? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe, so we can keep uncovering more of the mysteries that shape our world.